camera of MiHSEF. Save it for the end.
Welcome to Charlotte Esports. Here we have Charlotte Esports versus Portage Northern. Unfortunately, Charlotte has been going through some troubles this week, and they're going to have to do 4v5. Let's see if they can hopefully gather some rounds together, string enough rounds to maybe get a win. That would be wonderful. However, in a 4v5 in a team-based game, that's very unlikely. Here, Dr. Awesome Sauce is choosing to play as Reyna, so he can play a little more aggressive. Play a little more by himself. He's going to immediately take a main presence. And it looks like there's going to be presence towards B main, and one bullet picks up Waffle Dot. It's a 3v3 with Dr. Awesome picking up 2. We have Spike down mid. And a Halt comes through.
One enemy remaining.
It is now a 2v1 in favor of the Charlotte. With Spike down mid. Nugget is going to take his time here. He still has to get Spike. And Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to pick up the 3K. Beautiful round by the Charlotte Orioles. It is very unfortunate that some of our players could not be here to make it, but you know, sicknesses happen, certain events happen, but Charlotte's not one to dwell too much on the past. They're going to try to move forward and put their best foot forwards. Oh, my apologies for that. Dr. Awesome Sauce and their Breach are going to do the same trap play towards A main to get Reyna their orb. Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to pop that. There's going to be some aggression towards B main. With shots coming out through by one bullet. He has his one way and he has a trip still up. There's a lot of presence going towards mid here. Dr. Sauce picks up one, so does one bullet in Metropolis. Dr. Sauce picks up the second. He's going to have to momentarily cool down as the flank is coming through with Camerooni. Dr. Sauce picks up the 3K. It is now 3-0 in favor of the Charlotte Orioles. They're doing a very good job of playing pretty aggressive on defense, which is something that you have to do as a 4v5.
They want to die. Let them.
In a 4v5, you want to play to your strengths, and you want to minimize the amount of time that it takes to kind of clear sites. You don't want to get picked apart by defense. And Dr. Arsalas gets picked up by Azpax, leaving site for Breach by himself. Let's see if he decides to play off here. He's deciding to leave site here. And Pink Tracks picks up one. This is a 2v5. Cameron gets a 1. He's going to swing. They're playing very aggressive here. Let's see if Smokes can get up. And that's a round in favor of Portage Northern. I'm curious if Charlotte's going to start running different type of setups, or they're going to keep doing what's been working for them. We're going to have Cameron. He's going to be floating mid. And we're going to have a crossfire going on A main. Waiting for contact. They hear some steps here. They know that Cypher is nearby. Metropolis picks up 1. He's going to have to fall back here. Cameron picks up 1 in the mid. Center.
I know exactly.
Spike planted.
Is a 2v3 in favor of Charlotte. The ult comes out from Dexter Gaming, and Dexter Gaming swings, but however, one bullet does hit the 1 tap. One ball is not able to pick it up, leaving the round to be 3-2 in favor of Charlotte still. Taking a moment to look at the kills, we have One Bullet with 7, Dr. Awesome Sauce with 6, Camerooni with 4, and Metropolis with 3. Their buy is going to be a little bit broken here, not crazily, with a Bucky and a Spectre coming out with light armor also. They're going to be running a similar setup. Metropolis hears that Cypher is close, and the cam immediately gets popped. And he gets cleared out by Aspect. Is a fair one-on-one trade with Dr. Awesome Sauce, Ping Tracks, and Nugget. One bullet does pick up 1. A decay is going to come through. They're going to try to play a little faster here. See if there's going to be some over-aggression. They could be getting flanked. There are some... Waffle Dom does happen to pick up the 2K right there, closing out the round as the flank was coming through. It is now 3v3 in favor of Charlotte, in favor of Both of them, I would skew that's leaning a little bit towards Portage Northern here, as they have some of the momentum going into this. It looks like here this round, they're actually going to gamble stack on A and leave mid a lot more open, with one bullet actually going to pick it up, throw a cam here, immediately gets shot out. That is 3 that they spotted bottom mid. They're going to try to get closer.
Spike planted. There. One enemy remaining.
It is now a 4v3 in favor of Charlotte. They're going to be again stacking 3 on the A site and leaving mid open, with the Cypher anchoring down B. The door is immediately going to get shut. The stun is being held, and Rain is going to slowly take this. Gets the orb. He does have ult here. He's going to immediately pop it. One bullet's going to be playing close here. And it looks like rotates are going to be coming through here. Looks like they might be going B. They're going to try to beat him here. Smokes are coming up. Let's see if our Reyna disrespects the smoke. She does have a dismiss, so she can take the fight. The ult's going to come through. The eye's going to go. And they're swinging. Bomb is down. We have Dr. Austin picking up 2. Picks up a little damage out of the third. So that last 2 are in the same spot. And nice, and he picks up the 3K right there on both of them. They swung at the same time. That was a very good round from Dr. Awesome Sauce. He did a very good job of anchoring sight. The boys must be very excited after that.
Need a drop. Thank you. There. Down mid.
On my wire.
Aspects picks up Dr. Awesome Sauce.
Player standing.
Is a double swing. Is now a 1v4. Matt's looking like he's maybe going to save here. I'm not sure what his money's looking like at the moment.
Planted.
I'm not entirely sure what happened there. It looked like there was almost enough time for him to full stick that there. Maybe they were trying to run a fake. The money is definitely a little fragmented coming out through Charlotte. As an update on the round, it is 5-4 if you're not entirely sure how the rounds go. The rounds go to best of 13 and there's a half in the middle. This time, Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to be playing towards our Sentinel with our Breach spotting mid. Breach gets a excellent pick on mid. The Neon overaggressing a little too much. Gets a stun ready. That Cypher one-way is very hard to play against. You have to kind of bait it out and hope you don't get picked when you're baiting it out. Yeah, Dr. Awesome Sauce is doing a very good job. That's why I really like Reyna. Reyna is one of those agents where you can kind of solely rely on your mechanical ability and solo carry people into a round win. Cameron's going to take some shots. Probably did a little bit of chip damage. Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to eventually swing. It's a 4v1. And one bolt's going to pick up the last. That is going to be a flawless. A flawless with a 4v5 is an excellent thing to do. Their defense is looking pretty good. Their utility usage is nice and well and put together. Overall, they're playing pretty good for being one man down. Looks like we're gonna have Reyna be playing with our Cypher here again, with our Breach spotting mid. I'm not entirely sure why he's holding it so wide like this. Our Camerooni does his best and he gets one. However, site is gonna be open. It's gonna be a 3v4. KO ult does come through. It's going to be a little bit harder to retake with no util. I wonder if they're going to try to wait it out a little bit. Metropolis is going to get the pick. Metropolis does pick up the KO. It's a 2v2, 2v1. Metropolis gets one more. It's a 2v1. Let's see if they're playing. There's a lot of util left. Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to pick up the kill on Aspects there. It is making the round 7v4. In favor of the Charlotte Orioles.
In the half.
Honestly, as a 4v in a 4v5, you want to do your best on defense to get as many rounds as you can. I'm not entirely sure if this map is defensive sided or attack sided. Personally, I think it's a little bit easier on defense, however, that isn't always the case. There's going to be op mid. I don't know if I necessarily agree with the op pick here, but, you know, trying something a little bit different. Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to pick it. Going to pick it up and try to get a kill with it. Cameron picks up one. He's going to immediately ult. Let's see if he does anything crazy. He's going to... He's going to re-swing it, but he gets picked up by Aspect. Sauce does. He picks up 2 here. He has ult. He can easily win this. He's gonna pop ult. Ooh, in a very close job from Dr. Awesome Sauce. With Pink Tracks finally picking up the kill, making a 7v5 in favor of the Charlotte Orioles.
I want their life, not yours. There. There. There.
Here.
There.
Right there. Here.
We win. We survive.
Now coming out of the half, it looks like we're going to full stack A. It's kind of something what you have to do. They're playing a little slow here. 1 bullet does pick up Aspect. And the Neon is here. They're going to be playing fast. Neon gets pushed right into Metropolis. Metropolis does pick up the kill. It's a 3v3. Site should be clear. I'm not entirely sure why they're taking a little too much time here. Dr. Awesome Sauce does pick up 1 short, and he sees that another one's there. He's going to be playing aggressive. He's going to be respawn. He does pick up the kill on Nugget. It is a 3v1 at this moment. Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to try to overaggress a little bit. Now he's going to slow down and play a little more with his teammate. Let's see if they swing together. And Cameroon does happen to pick up the kill. That wasn't the best play, but you know, it's not how you got there. It just matters that you got there. After that pistol, leaves the round being 8-5 in favor of Charlotte.
Take it.
Camera taken out.
They're going to go again for the spinning play. Dr. Asas is going to pick up Dexter Gaming here. Smokes have yet to come out for Charlotte. Cameroon is going to pick up the kill there. He's going to overheal. Site is going to be clear at this moment. Word comes out that there is going to be a flank. They're going to be aware of it. Cameroon did spot. I believe that was close. Oop, 1 bullet. Slowly but surely gets the kill there to Nugget. And Matt happens to get the last count to Aspects. Making that a 9, after that bonus, a 9-5 in favor of Charlotte.
There.
Here. Here. Here.
There.
They're going back to their bread and butter. They're going to be playing again on A site. They're going to go a little bit faster here. However, Dexter does pick up 1 bullet. Is a 3v3 with the even trades coming out through, and Cameroon eventually picking up Waffle Dom. Rain is going to be playing close here. However, he's going to be closely watched by Dr. Awesome Sauce, who has ult again, and he's going to pick it up and he's going to push on the site. However, he does get shot by Dr. Nugget here.
Spike down A.
Cameroon does pick up Aspect here, and he has overheal. Let's see if he decides to peek with it. to be planting safe here, hoping that he doesn't get walked up on. Just a little tap, see if anything is done. He's going to decide to plant even safer here. At this moment. Ooh, and Camerooni picks up the 3K onto Nugget, making it a 10v5. At this point, there's a lot of momentum going to the Charlotte Orioles. It's looking like this might be one for the books. Charlotte is playing very good here. They're playing, their util usage is very good off of each other. And Dr. Awesome Sauce is playing exceptionally well on Reyna with 20 kills and only 6 deaths. But it should also be noticed that there are a lot of assists coming out through Metropolis and One Bullet. Camerooni even also playing that second entry, playing really aggressive on Clove with her pick-me-up. One Bullet gets a nice kill on the pink tracks here. The trade comes through. Dr. Ostos does pick it up. Metropolis picks up backside. Is a 4v2. Camerooni's going to be going hunting here. He gets the trade off of Camerooni onto Waffle Dom. Excellent playing, and Metropolis is going to pick up the 5th onto the Dexter Gaming. It is a 11v5 now. Or excuse me, it's 11-5. Hopefully I wasn't confusing too many people. Not saying that there's 11 people playing or 5 people playing. I just want to be a little more clear on that it's 11 rounds versus their 5 rounds. It looks like going into possible match point round, there's going to be a lot of presence showcase. Looks like the KO overextends. He's going to get some chip damage. Cypher's going to be playing it close here. The Reyna is going to be doing there. One Bullet does get a kill onto Waffle Dom, but Metropolis picks up Nugget. The Neon ult comes through. The plant's already going to be coming down. Dexter Gaming does pick up 1. Let's see if he picks up 2 here. He does pick up 2. And this time the ult from Dexter Gaming does a very good job and secures the round for them. Neon's ult is one of those things where it's very hard to play against. Having just one of those abilities where she can kind of solo be the sole aggression for her team and kind of be the spirit point on her team. Is a 4v4 with One Bullet picking up a nice pick mid. However, he eventually does get traded out, making it a 4v3 in favor of Portage Northern as Reyna picks up 1. However, bomb does go down and One Bullet's going to be playing a little aggressive here. It's going to be harder to retake without any flashes here. And Aspect picks up 3, making sight hold impossible there. It is now 11-7 in favor of Charlotte. Looks like they're going to be going back to their bread and butter on A site here. Metropolis is going to stun close here off of the Cypher cam. And the Reyna is going to try to scale really fast, or as fast as she can, and try to get the kill. Being followed up by Camerooni. Looks like they're going to walk after there's no contact with the Cypher Cam. Rain is going to have her ult again. Awesome Sauce does pick up pink tracks with Aspax picking up Camerooni. Aspax picks up Dr. Awesome Sauce. It is a 1v4. One more being on top site. He picks up one. He's going to pick up the second. He is on for the possible 4K. It's going to be a little hard. He does have ult here. Ooh, very nice shots coming out of one bullet bolt, but just wasn't enough. With the double swing eventually coming out from Waffle Dom and Clove.
Tricks. Where are you?
The extra game is going to get the first blood, or is going to get the first blood, but is immediately traded out through. Is leaving it a 3v4 in favor of Portage Northern. Looks like they're going to try to have a little aggression towards A, creeping up. Going to get some gun upgrades. My apologies for lack of commentary there. I had some family issues I had to attend to, but I'm back now, and it's going to be match point here with a 3-3. Metropolis had an excellent clutch there. It was very fun to watch. Ooh, Metropolis does pick up 4. He's on to the ace, but however, one bullet picks it up, and that's an excellent round from Charlotte Orioles. They did a very good job with a 4v5. This game is definitely winnable, and they can definitely go either way. Going into the second map, we're going to have Ascent. We're going to have, again, similar comps with Camerooni playing Clove, Dr. Awesome Sauce playing Reyna, Metropolis playing Breach, and One Bullet playing Cypher. And on the other side, we're going to have Dexter Gaming swapping to
More charges left.
Cypher. We're going to have Waffle Dom staying on the KO. Pink Trex is this time going to be opting for the Clove. Aspects is going to be playing Phoenix. And Nugget is going to be playing Neon. For this side, for this pistol round, it's going to be Charlotte is going to start on attack here. Looks like they're going to try to aggress a little bit towards mid and towards main. With the Cypher Cam, it's going to be spotting through mid here, possibly. However, maybe it's going to be a 4-person catwalk crunch.
There. There.
Here.
Dropping smoke.
As mentioned earlier, all 4 of them are going to slowly aggress towards
Here.
mid here by walking through bottom. There's going to be full smokes through mid.
There.
Here.
Waffle Dom does pick up 2. He picks up Camerooni in 1 bullet. Metropolis does pick up 2 here.
Player standing.
Dexter Gaming
Spike down.
does eventually trade him out. It is a 1v2. However, the Dexter Gaming does eventually pick out Dr. Awesome Sauce. Not the best pistol, but attack can be very hard on with only 4 people, especially even on Ascent, where it's just hard to get out on the site, as a lot of these site entries, they're kind of in spots where it's just very hard to entry, as there's a very narrow and congested pathway. Dr. Awesome Sauce does pick up Dexter Gaming. Kind of caught him in his utility, playing a little too close. Pink Tracks does pick up Cameroon. Top side with Heaven, he picks up Dr. Awesome Sauce. There's a 2v4. Metropolis does his best, and he does pick up Nugget here. With 1 bullet picking up the next.
Player standing.
However, Aspects picks up the kill onto the elimination onto 1 bullet.
Here.
And Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to do a very good job picking up Nugget here. Site's going to be clear. However, KO Knife does come through. They're already going to be planting a little safe here. Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to opt to play backside. However, he's going to get a little bit closer. Opting to play with team. Metropolis does some damage onto the player playing to Ooze. Seeing me how to get a drink of my water there. I was kind of slipping up on my words a little bit. That was an excellent round coming through Charlotte. Some of the weapons aren't the best from Charlotte. However, they're going to try to do the same thing. They're going to play close. Reyna or Dr. Awesome Sauce, they're going to be using the spear here for the attack side. Doll's going to come through. However, they're going to get naded off. They're going to get delayed. However, that isn't the best. Let's see if they're going to disrespect it. The flash comes out. He's immediately going to swing. So he's going to do. The ult immediately comes out. Dr. Awesome Sauce does get it. It's a 2v4. Spike is on front sight. I wonder if they can quite get it, or is it just a little bit too far? Looks like it's actually going to be on the other side of that wall, so it might be a little bit too far. However, Dr. Awesome Sauce still has his win condition. His ult is going to be up. Let's see if he's going to be able to scan that perfectly. Waffle Dom does overaggress a little bit too much, and he's going to get the pick on to Dr. Awesome Sauce. Dr. Awesome Sauce does pick up pink tracks. It is a 2v1 in favor of Charlotte Orioles. Ooh, Dr. Awesome Sauce had a very good round that time. He opts to go for the spam through the wall right there. Some of these walls are paper. Honestly, kind of paper thin, and Dr. Awesome Sauce did a very good job of being aware of that. Picking up the 4K with his Reyna ult.
My thanks.
It is now a 2 excuse me, is now 2-2.
Take control.
It looks like the Charlotte Orioles are going to lean towards A here. Again, they're going to contact it. With Dr. Awesome Sauce, he's going to swing close.
There.
They're going to get in positions to execute on the site. We're just done close. We're going to be playing close. Cypher's going to be playing close. A little bit tricky. Got to be Cypher trips. Dr. Awesome Sauce does pick up the Dexter Gaming with Metropolis picking up pink track. I'd like to highlight that Matt is having a very good game. So is Dr. Awesome Sauce. Metropolis does pick up another one. Camerooni picking up another one in tree. It is a 4v1. Nugget does pick up Dr. Awesome Sauce and pressing a little bit too much. Metropolis is going to play close with the shorty here, retaking from tree way too hard with Camerooni playing the cross. And this round should go in favor of the Charlotte Orioles.
Behind me. Here.
Charlotte is once again going to aggress a little bit towards A site here. Looks like KO and Cypher are playing here. The Dexter Gaming does pick up the elimination onto Metropolis, making it a 5v3 with one bullet also being very low. Looks like rotates might be coming out through here. It looks like that they're going to maybe try to re-hit the site, maybe leaving Camerooni inserted onto A site here. Camerooni is going to be.
I know exactly
He gets a nice elimination onto Dexter Gaming. That was a very nice play by them, and they're gonna. Cameroon does a good job and picks up another one mid. At this point, he's just going to be a nuisance. And
10 seconds left. Player standing.
Spike down.
And unfortunately, there's not enough time. The spike had not got planted, and it's going to be a 3v3. Excuse me, it's going to be 3-3.
Here.
Unfortunate for Nugget, he is not able to get the elimination onto Cameroon. Cameroon does a good job of kind of letting it fly and getting the pick. Cameroon is going to take space here, and they're going to slowly creep back into market. I'm not sure if they're going to be aware that this is happening. Let's see if one bullet's able to get anything. The sun's going to come through. They're going to be fine. And the round this time goes in favor of the Charlotte Orioles. It is a 4-3.
And I need a recharge.
They're doing a very good job, especially being up a little bit on attack. On this map is a wonderful thing to have. Defense does tend to be a little bit easier.
Here.
Player standing.
Spike down.
It's an unfortunate turn of events. It looks like Charlotte had gotten a little. They got a little ahead of themselves and had forgotten to clear some of their basic corners that they've been known to clear. Hopefully they learned a good lesson from that. One bullet did a very good job of trying to keep the dream alive. However, that round was a little bit past with the Neon picking up 3 there. Cameroon picks up 1 as Reina got the first kill, first elimination through here. Nugget and Waffle Dom are going to make it a little more even, and it's going to be a very close round. Dr. Awesome Sauce did a very good job there. Again, it can be a little bit hard to attack here, so supporters of Charlotte shouldn't be too stressed. Like there's going to be some presence towards mid here, and Spike is by himself going through top tree. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is here. However, the trade does come through by Dr. Awesome's off on the Dexter Gaming, kind of aggressing a little bit too much, and they're going to be playing site. They're going to be playing bomb here at this point. Cameroon does pick up the trade under Waffle Dom. And now is a last player standing with Nugget, Theoden, and now Cameroon. This leads it to a 3v1 in favor of Portage Northern. One Bull attempts to get the spray down onto pink tracks, but is not enough, and the round swings in favor of Portage Northern, making it 6-4.
Here. Here.
Looks like this time they're going to do an A split here, leaving Reina to play in G by herself. She does get an elimination onto Aspects, with Cameroni getting the elimination onto the Dexter Gaming, making it a 4v3 in favor of Charlotte. Waffle Dom does eventually get Dr. Awesome Sauce Cameroni slowly but surely gets the elimination onto the Clove there. Nugget does happen to pick up one bullet. Nugget also picks up the second. All comes through by Cameroni. Let's see if he's able to do anything. He's not. However, Nugget is and in that 1v2, it was not able to swing in favor of Charlotte, making it a 7-4.
Last round before the switch.
And now it's at the last round before the half. Let's see if Charlotte is going to be able to take advantage of the timeout here. They're going to be fighting towards B here. This time they're going to make sure that they clear their corners at that little mishap, and they're going to go play a little fast here. One bullet is able to get the elimination onto the Dexter Gaming. Metropolis picks up Aspects and Pink Tracks. Excuse me, the ult of Aspects. Metropolis is going to be playing the Odin. He does have stun here. And the round does go in favor of Charlotte. Metropolis did a very good job of holding backside with his Odin, making it a little bit more favorable in front of the... Excuse me, making it a little more favorable to the Orioles with it being 5-7.
Spike down B.
So far then, this pistol, Charlotte is doing a very good job. Let's see if they're going to be able to flawless it, and they are able to flawless it with Dr. Awesome Sauce picking up the 3K.
Oh shite, I lost my pet rock.
There.
One bullet gets crunched onto tree there, but he does a very good job of bringing down two. It is a 2v3.
Spike planted.
A lot of util still from Charlotte. Dr. Ostov does the one. Looks like he's almost the second one. Metropolis does happen to get it, and the last one is oop. And Dr. Austin Sauce picks up Pink Tracks as she's trying to get into tree there.
Your lights are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me. There.
It looks like Metropolis and Dr. Awesome Sauce are going to play a bit of a cross here onto B site. Camerooni is going to be playing mid. And it's going to be silence coming out from Portage Northern. There's a lot of smokes towards bottom mid. Not entirely sure what that's about. Camerooni is also agreeing. He looks like he's going to get a little bit closer to investigate. One bullet does happen to pick up the elimination onto Nugget here. One bullet tries his best to make it a little more even. Dr. Austin Sauce picks up the elimination. Picks up the second one on a Dexter Gaming. And he picks up the third. Very good job. It was an excellent ult usage from Dr. Awesome Sauce. A perfect timing to kind of pop it and allow him to get some eliminations that otherwise he might not be able to get. And at this point, the Charlotte Orioles have taken the lead from Portage Northern. A very chaotic round coming out of Portage Northern here. They kind of use both of their smokes to kind of snake on the site a little bit, making it a little bit more difficult. Let's see if one bullet is able to perform in the clutch here. One bull is looking. He has time to see if anyone over-aggresses here. However, he does need to be playing a little bit faster. Eventually, it's just too much for him. Waffle Dom is able to pick up the elimination, making it 8-8. So far, this map has been excellent. Has been very competitive, making for very fun rounds to spectate and to commentate. Looks like Nugget is able to pick up the elimination onto one bullet, and Pink Tracks follows up with Metropolis. Dr. Awesome Sauce picks up Nugget. The Dexter Gaming is a 1v3. Not entirely sure what Pink Tracks' plan was there. Dr. Awesome Sauce is onto the ace here. Not sure if there's enough time. Actually, wait, there might be enough time. And he clutches it out, Dr. Awesome Sauce. I'm not entirely sure what Aspect was doing there. He needed to push the spike, but he didn't. That is a terrible round for Portage Northern to fumble there. They almost had that round secured, but Dr. Awesome Sauce did a very good job of sticking it and realizing that the spam wasn't connecting through. That was very well played by Charlotte, and not necessarily the best played by Portage Northern, but, you know, sometimes mistakes like that happen. Maybe you thought that time wasn't there, or maybe you thought that some of his sprays would connect. Either way, that's an excellent round in favor of Charlotte. And it looks like once again it's going to be an execute onto the A site. Pink Tracks does happen to pick up Metropolis. Not sure why our Cypher is playing off-site here, and it's going to be a full execute with Waffle Dom picking up Dr. Awesome Sauce. Cameroon, he does pick up Waffle Dom. Cameron picks up another one, picks up pink tracks, making a 2v3. Ooh, one ball has a nice one tap onto the Dexter Gaming. Someone's going to have to get on Spike here. And Aspax is able to secure the round after not being able to secure on the last one, making it 9-9.
No more charges left.
Once again, there's sound coming towards A site here. However, noise is eventually Dr. Austin Sauce does happen to draw the first blood onto Portage Northern, holding up, and it gets re-swung by the Dexter Gaming. Not entirely sure what he was going for. One of the known rules in Valorant is do not re-peek the op. There's no point in doing so. And as you can see, the Dexter Gaming does get punished for it. Dr. Austin Sauce picks up the 3K. Is not quite able to get the elimination onto Nugget, but Camerooni's there for the trade, and Camerooni picks up the next. And it looks like it's going to be 10-9 in favor of the Charlotte Orioles. And it looks like they're going to save the op into the next round. That was wonderfully played by Charlotte, realizing that Portage Northern has been contacting most of their entry points, and they haven't really been flashing potential oppers off of angles. That was very good, and the IGL should give themselves a pat on the back for that. Once again, the op comes through bottom mid onto pink tracks here. Why we are dry walking mid, I do not know, but you know, Charlotte will take the free eliminations. Metropolis does happen to pick up the elimination on the Aspects here. He does get tagged. He picks up another one onto the Dexter Gaming, leaving it a 4v2 in favor of Charlotte. And Camerooni at this point hears that the rotates are coming through. Excellent trigger discipline by Camerooni here. And it's going to be held by an op here. Dr. Osensauce does pick up the elimination onto Nugget. Let's see if Camerooni's able to do that. And Camerooni with a nice one tap there. And that round is going to be a flawless coming out through Charlotte. Let's see if this time the rain is going to be smoked bottom mid. doesn't. He just gets jailed and the op shot gets baited out. However, there's no trade followed through. Looks like they're going to execute onto B side here. Dr. Awesome Sauce does a good job picking up the Dexter Gaming, making it a 4v4. Dr. Awesome Sauce picks up 2 more additional ones. He's on for ace. Ooh, and he gets punished by the aspect, making a 1v1 with Metropolis. However, he does know that spike is close. A lot of util coming out. He's gotta be careful that he's not getting wrapped here. However, he does get wrapped and Aspects picks up the 4K.
Which is this world hurt?
It is now 11-10 in favor of the Charlotte Orioles. Just a couple more rounds and they're able to close it out. Let's see if Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to be holding this. At this point, they expect the op to be here. He's going to be holding it very close. The shot does come through, and Pink Tracks does get punished for it. Metropolis does trade out the Aspects ultimate here. He does happen to pick up Nugget here off of the trip. Waffle, he's going to pick up an additional one, making a 3v2. Dr. Awesome picks up Waffle down, making a 3v1 in favor of the Charlotte Orioles. At this point, it's going to be a little more difficult to pick up the round, and exactly as I mentioned, Metropolis picks up the elimination onto the Dexter Gaming. I would like to point out that Dr. Awesome Sauce is playing incredible. He has 42 eliminations, still only 13 deaths. Rain is just one of those characters where if you have the fragging power, you have the ability to solely carry the game into your favor. Now I'm wondering if Dr. Awesome Sauce is going to get maybe double swung, triple swung here. He's been holding the same angle. Not entirely sure why they don't just smoke him off. He's going to fall back to a little more passive angle. Metropolis walks all the way up towards A. They know that they're leaning towards B. This is very good information. However, he does get punished for it, going a little too aggressive with his stun util. He maybe would have done a little bit better to kind of leave that util up and not use it, as they know that A site's going to be free here. And just as expected, Aspects walks all the way up on 2.
30 seconds left.
One ball has a nice shot on the Aspects, leaving a 1v4. Ooh, that's a nice shot from Camerooni. And just like that is 12v11 in favor of Charlotte. All they need is one more round.
Simple as that. Here.
Is a 3v5 in favor of Charlotte with Aspects picking up Cameroon. Metropolis does pick up Aspects. The Doctor also picks up Waffle Dom. There's a nice one tap. It is a 3v1. And Cameroon picks up the last kill, and they're going to play very close. And the round goes in favor of Charlotte. That was a